Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, my name is Nyamboanze, and today guys I have a special video. It's different from what I normally do. I'm acting as a critic officer. I'm trying to critic or on a positive way on a certain video that I watched yesterday, and I know most of you have watched it and you have an opinion on what you think about the video. So I'm also giving my opinion and my analysis on what transpired and what I think could be happening, what maybe is right about the whole situation. So we are talking about the betrayal that Marwa raised on his video yesterday. He talked about being betrayed by the people he trusts, the people he has helped, the people he has worked with. And for you who has been loyal to him, you kind of feel aggrieved, and betrayal is never good. Maybe you have been betrayed and you feel you have felt it. I too, at some point, you kind of feel betrayed by the people you trust, family members, friends. It's never good. It doesn't go well at any given point. And sometimes you feel very drained that someone you have held their hands, you supported them, then they turn against you. It's really does not feel good. So first of all, I wanted to analyze the situation that happened, or the situation in the video, because maybe the video was shot in different circumstances. But what is surprising me, at the start of the video, the key people that are featured there are the same people that has been featured as being betraying the King of Trouble. So we need to analyze the whole thing, the whole video, so that you can be able to know whether is it betrayal or what is it exactly that is happening. And maybe to give you another context, the King of Trouble has had some kind of differences with other people. You know, the most recent was with Why Not Alex. He's a security guy. We have had some issue. He had issues with the village cook, the strong man, and many other people. So we also need to find out, is Marwa really having problems with these people because is good, or maybe he's having some issues that he's not addressing about himself. You know, you kind of, sometimes we feel that we are so good, we fail to reflect on ourselves. And you know, when you find yourself having troubles with everyone, sometimes you need to sit down and reflect to find out whether you are really doing the right thing, or maybe these people you are having are the ones who are doing the wrong things. So first of all, when the video was starting, we had Marwa receiving some gift from his transport guy, who is Gitriba, and there were the surprise was being sponsored by a subscriber of Marwa, which was very nice. So he received the surprise, and at the same time, Gitriba talks about gifting the wife to Marwa. Then at that point, we also see the assistant manager, who is only Masubo, on the same spot when Gitriba was giving the surprise. Also, the Masubo is being given a shout out. He's being praised for being loyal, for working well. So you can see so far these two guys are very good, and they are working well with their boss. So then later on, Marwa introduces another person that is not new. He has been with him. He has been his top mason, according to him, who is it's Elia. It's Elia that is the top mason, according to him. The guy is also doing well. He is also working well. So these are the three guys that I need you to take in on this video. They are the three people that we are going to analyze their case at the end of this video. So you need to stay keen. You need to stay at the end of on this video and comment on your perception about the whole situation. So it's Elia gets a shout out. He's being praised for being a top mason, but someone else on the same video is claiming that he's supposed to be the top mason. That is another guy called Humaga. And I need to tell you that in Kenya it's about who you know, but not your experience, not your qualifications. Because according to Humaga, he's more aged, he's more experienced, but since he just came in the picture recently, Marwa supports Elia as a top mason. So you need to also, as much as your experience, as much as you know your craft, you need also to do networking, because when you network, the people you network with are the ones that are going to market your brand. They are the ones that are going to make you to be in front of the others, because now Elia is being fronted because he's known to Marwa more than the other guy. So far so good, everything is okay, and everyone is happy. The team is happy about their boss. Yeah, so far so good. But I need you to also reflect on something. As I mentioned, there are other people that have differed with the boss. So the question we are asking, is the boss right, or the team is the one that they are not doing their work well? And is the structure that the boss is using, is the structure right? You know, and if the structure is okay, what is causing this problem? Because we have had not one person, not two people differ with their boss, who is Maro. So at the end of the video, we see the boss complaining that you know, my team are betraying me, my team are being disloyal, and he mentions that one of the guys that is the ungrateful and not doing the right thing is top mason. One of the guys is a top mason, but the case of the top mason is, even myself, I really don't support him for what he did, because insulting someone, and this is a close family member to your boss, is quite very bad. So it's Elia needs to apologize to the family member that was wronged, and to the boss, because that is outrageous, that is not correct. It is absolutely wrong, because he needs to be very humble. He should be humble, because it is in that compound that he has got the subscribers, he has got the support, he has a motorbike. So that was wrong. So I know he's my follower also, and as your brother, my friend, at least be loyal. Not loyal, you can be loyal, but at the same time you need to be respectful. So that is the best thing. Be respectful, and at least respect everyone that you come across with. So that case aside, the two people that are the main guys, that is the transport guy Bitriba and Masubo, are featured as not being loyal to their boss. And my concern, you know, that when you are starting the video, they were being praised for good work, but now at the end of the video, they are the same people who are being featured as being ungrateful and betraying their boss. So we kind of in a kind of dilemma. Are these the same people who are being featured as being good, and now they have become totally different people, because now a transport guy comes to work late. So the question is, when is there a direct communication on what time he's supposed to be at work and what time he's supposed to be off duty? So that is a question that needs to be answered by, I think, maybe the manager, the boss, and then the other guy is also absent, and he does not have a clear communication on where he is. So now we come to, this is my opinion now. I'm giving my opinion because now these are the same people who are being praised for being good, and now at the end of the video they are turned out to be different. My advice and my opinion is, it all revolves about communication. Maybe the boss is not very clear on how or his communication with his team, because when you find yourself having problems with these guys, maybe they don't know the expectation that you have with them. So you need to set clear communication with them. You need to have a very clear job description, because if someone is a transporter and at the same time you expect him to be at the top of your roof repairing the roof, then now it's kind of not very clear on what you expect them to do, and that's why you find that they're getting tired. They can get tired. They are human beings. They are using blood. So you need to at least to have very clear communication on their expectations, their compensation for the work they are doing. Because I heard you mention that if these guys are in my compound and they are doing YouTube, then I'm not paying them. Then that gives them the room to go shoot content elsewhere, to look for other gigs, so that they can be able to maximize on their revenue to support their families. Because if they only expect donations from your subscribers, and maybe they have not gotten any donation, or maybe if they have gotten, they still needs to do more to support their family. I heard you mention that maybe one of them got $1,000, and since then he has changed. You know, if they have that money, or they are getting that money, you also need to sit with them down and communicate with them and tell them, you know, this money you're receiving is very small. You need to concentrate on what you're doing. You need to concentrate on your craft. Because if you mentor these people on this space, you also need to mentor them on how to manage their resources. Because some of them getting this small money, they think they have gotten a lot of money that they have never received. So you need to talk to them and tell them, you know, this money is very small. This is how you're supposed to act. And the most important thing that I can tell you, and maybe you guys, you can also comment and tell me whether I am right, is communication. Number one, very, very clear on your communication. Have very clear description on the job that is expected for them to do, and have a structure on how these guys are supposed to work. Because already there is a manager, so I think it is only right for them to report to the manager and not to report to you. If everyone reporting to you, then you burn out, because that is too much for you to bear. You need at least to delegate. You need to make sure that the system that is there for you is favoring you, so that you don't. The reason why maybe you feeling the betrayal, you feeling the burnout, is because all the work is on you. But if this work is spread across, then it becomes easier. It becomes a bit manageable, unlike when everything is coming to you. So these guys, I believe they are not really betraying you, but maybe it's because they don't have a clear communication on the expectations that you need them to do. So that is all my thoughts. And guys, you can also comment below and tell me whether I am right. I was trying to analyze the situation so I can be able to know. You know, at the start of the video, the guys have, okay, at the end of the video, they have changed to different people. it revolves about communication. If the communication is very clear, people will be okay with you. They will know when they are expected to be at work and when they are not expected to be at work. And at the same time, I also need to tell you that all these differences, sometimes don't air them online every time. You need to also sit down with your team and talk to them, because they are human beings, they make mistakes. And when they make mistake, it does not mean they are not loyal. They are also loyal, but the reason why is maybe someone who switches phone is because maybe they don't want you to sometimes we do some necessary evil to support other things, because maybe this person is a young person and maybe his girlfriend called him and they need to attend to them. But since they know that boss would be mad at me when he finds out that I am in another place, so you need at least to be flexible with them, give them that chance to explain themselves, and try to mentor them to grow, but not to micromanage them. Try to set them targets, the kind of work they expect to do, because if you don't do that, you find that you'll be having problems with everyone, and it will drain you very seriously. So you need to watch out on the expectations and the kind of communication you have with your people. So thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate everyone that has subscribed to my channel. You can as well share my videos, subscribe for more content. My content is basically on the business, personal finance, bookkeeping. But I thought, since I am a fan of this group, I need to at least share my views on what I think about the whole situation. Yeah, it has not gotten that bad. Yeah, the few elements that are there, they can be managed. They can be saved. So guys, thank you so much. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like this video and comment, and stay tuned for more videos. We are heading to 1,000. We are left with around 70 subscribers. I believe by the end of this month we can be at 1,000 subscribers. Then we now start chasing the watch hour, which it's kind of tall, high tall, but at the end of the day, we will manage, we will succeed. The goal for this year is to get monetized. So guys, support me, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video, so that I don't prolong this video so much. Thank you so much. Goodbye.